The U.S. is being left in the dust. China's infrastructure development is blowing them away. The U.S. used to be the king of infrastructure. Now, our roads are crumbling, our bridges are collapsing, and our trains, they're slower than what was in the 1950s. Meanwhile, China is racing into the future, and they're taking the world with them. How China built the future while the U.S. fell behind.
And I arrived at my destination. We're going to get out here tomorrow and see if it's true. Has China really built the future?
The U.S. is spending billions to compete with China, but they're already losing. Really? The Hoover Dam, one of America's greatest engineering feats, was built in just 5 years. But today, in that same time, China builds entire megacities from scratch. How do they do it? Over 25,000 miles of high-speed rail that was built in just 15 years that could circle the world. How do they do it? A 45-story skyscraper in just 19 days. How do they do it? The U.S. debate, China builds. How do they do it? A ruthless national blueprint. Sacrifice everything for the country and people. Build at all costs. No protests, just speed. This isn't just about construction. It's about who controls the future. And right now, America is losing. Make America great again? Better start moving. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm an American. I started visiting China over 20 years ago and have been living in China for the past 14 years. People from the West often ask me, what's going on in China? Well, continue to watch this video and I'll set the record straight with the truth, the real truth, and you can see it with your own eyes. 30 years ago, China's roads were clogged with bicycles. Today, they have highways, bridges, and bullet trains that make the U.S. look like it's stuck in the past. How did a country that was once poorer than Sudan outbuild the world's richest superpower? And more importantly, why can't the U.S. keep up? Let's get into it. While the U.S. debates, China builds. While the U.S. struggles to fix a single highway, China lays down enough high-speed rail to wrap around the earth. Their ports move more cargo than America, Europe, and Japan combined. So how did a country that was once poorer than Somalia suddenly outbuild the entire developed world? And why is the West losing the infrastructure arms race? Like I said earlier, 30 years ago, China's cities were filled with bicycles, and many areas still had dirt roads. Today, they have more skyscrapers than the U.S. has Starbucks, and that's a lot. The secret? The ruthless national blueprint. Sacrifice everything for the growth and the people. No environmental protests. Just build, build, build. Fun fact, China pours more concrete every 3 years than the U.S. did in the entire 20th century. The U.S. takes decades to build a single subway line, but China, they built over 25,000 miles of high-speed rail. that crisscrosses through the entire country in just 15 years. And they're still building. While Washington argues, Beijing gets it done. So how did China pull off the greatest infrastructure revolution in history? And what's their dark secret behind their insane speed? In the 1980s, China's infrastructure was nothing compared to today. But then, they made a decision sacrificing short-term profits for long-term domination. While the West privatized, China doubled down on state control, pouring trillions into concrete, steel, and innovation. The result? A system so efficient, they can now build a 45-story skyscraper in 19 days, if need be.
Stepped back inside my room where I'm staying. Just look out there. That's progress. Waiting for night to fall.
View from a couple more windows. Just look at that. Progress after a few decades. This is what you call a room with a view. "30, 40 years ago, you would have saw bicycles down there. Not now. This is progress." Here's the shocking truth. China spends 8 to 10 times more on infrastructure than the US. But it's just not about money. It's about brutal efficiency. No endless debates. Just build, build, build. And while the US is stuck in red tape, fighting cultural wars, China's Belt and Road Initiative is buying influence and partnerships across the globe. Let's check this out for a minute. The U.S. government has infrastructure hearings, while Chinese construction crews work 24/7. The U.S. used to build like China. The Hoover Dam, interstate highways, and the moon landing. But today, a single subway station in New York takes 20 years to build and costs billions. Look how clean this subway is. No hooligans, no homeless people, nobody sleeping, no drug addicts anywhere, just peaceful people. Subways in China are simply amazing. You don't see any vagrants, you don't see any homeless people, no troublemakers anywhere on these trains. Look how clean the walls are outside. No graffiti, just nice and clean. Look at this, just look at this. It's amazing, just peaceful, clean, calm people, orderly, no homeless, nobody on drugs, nobody drinking, no drunks. Would you see this in New York City? Tell me the truth. Meanwhile, China builds new subways, new trains, and airports in months. The difference? China doesn't ask for permission, it just builds. The U.S. used to be the king of infrastructure. Now, our roads are crumbling, our bridges are collapsing, and our trains, they're slower than what was in the 1950s. And our airports feel like they're from the 1970s. And yes, our politicians still arguing. China plays the long game, while the U.S. is stuck in political gridlock. The U.S. invented modern infrastructure. So, can America wake up and start building, or at least start repairing the roads? Meanwhile, China is racing into the future, and they're taking the world with them. If you think this is just about roads, bridges, and trains, well, you're dead wrong. Infrastructure is power, and right now, China is winning. This isn't just a story about construction. It's about who controls the future. If you think this doesn't affect you, think again. It's all about having fun in China. The nicest thing about people in China, they never get upset. If I probably did something like that in the US, they would punch me. Not here. Lovable, friendly people. Hey, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. In my opinion, my honest opinion, it's game over. The US is being left in the dust. China's infrastructure development is blowing them away. So hey, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody's support, and comment below. Like I've said, I respect everybody's opinion, whether I agree or disagree. So everybody, be good, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.